Do I look different? I've had a shave. Yes, we're talking about bikes today, and with the government recommending that you don't travel on public transport and the furlough scheme being extended till October, and the kids definitely not going back to school till September, now might be the time to grab yourself a bike. Now, there's lots and lots of budget options out there, and I've compiled a list of the best budget bikes of 2020. First of all, we're going to talk about road bikes. I was a keen road biker up until just a few years ago, where it just sort of petered off a little bit. I was doing up to 100 miles a day. Really keen into it, so road biking is close to my heart. So we'll start with road bikes. There's a lot of good road bikes out there. For around £500 you can get a very good, capable road bike to get you on the road. See what I did there? From the likes of Giant, Pinnacle, Boardman from Halfords, make some really good quality bikes. But for my recommendation, it's from Decathlon. It's a bike called the Triben. And for the price, it's £379.99. It's absolute bargain. The most, I can't even get my words out. It's the most unbelievable steal. It comes with an aluminium frame, so it's going to be light and strong, and it's going to absorb some shock. It comes with Hutchinson tyres, which are 28mm, which means that again is going to add to the comfort of the ride. There's a few different sizes and widths of tyres and wheels that you can get, but the 28mm is the widest for road bikes and just makes for a smoother ride. The gears are from Microshift, and there is a sort of a mix of components in there from Shimano with the cassettes as well, which you'd expect for this price point. But the killer deal with this bike that no bike at this price level matches is that it comes with a carbon fork. A carbon fork when it comes to road biking is absolutely essential because it soaks up the vibrations from the roads, and it just gives you a much more pleasant riding experience compared to a non-carbon fork. So that is my recommendation for road bikes, the Triben from Decathlon. Go and check it out. They do other options as well. They do a disc version for about £150 more. You get some more Shimano gearing thrown in there, some better componentry, and hydraulic disc brakes as well. So if you want to spend that little bit more, they do a higher version, and there are other versions as well. But for £379, that Triben is an absolute bargain. When it comes to mountain bikes, there's an absolute plethora of choice out there. You've got to be careful when you're choosing a mountain bike that you just don't buy a duff bike. Go for good solid brands from Halfords, and maybe go online to Wiggle and Evans Cycles. You can't go wrong. Stick to their own brand for this sort of price, or brands that they only sell in store. But for my mountain bike choice, for around £500, you can get a Voodoo Eisen 29er. Now the 29er relates to the size of the wheels. It's 29 inches, and I think for mountain biking that's essential. Some people don't like them, but I wouldn't buy anything other than a 29er. So for the £500, you get an aluminium frame. You get Suntour XCR forks, which are capable for this price point. You get Shimano gearing and hydraulic disc brakes. Hydraulic disc brakes, when it comes to disc brakes, is a must. You have to make sure that you get hydraulic discs because they are so much more powerful and you will stop on a 10p piece. So that is my choice. Very good bike. It looks banging as well. You can grab them from Halfords. I think they're exclusively sold by Halfords, the Voodoo bikes. But yeah, fantastic bike for the price. You cannot go wrong. The Voodoo Eisen 29er. Go and check it out. If you want a mix of those two bikes, you want something that you can ride on road that is going to be comfortable on road and off-road, occasionally on some gravel paths and canals, you can always go for a hybrid bike. Boardman make my recommendation for the hybrid bike, and it's the MTX 8.6 from Halfords. Again, the good thing about Halfords is they do offer some good customer service. They offer in-shop customization, in-shop maintenance as well. So yeah, I'd fully recommend going to Halfords. Generally, I've had good experiences when it comes to dealing with Halfords. The MTX 8.6 is a very, very good bike. It's for around £500 again. Aluminium frame, hydraulic discs again, Suntour 60mm forks, and it comes with Shimano gearing as well. The good advantage with buying a Boardman bike is that the Boardman own brand finishing touches like the saddle, the seat post and stuff like that tends to be very good. I think they mix it up with FSA components as well for headsets and things like that. So that is why I'd recommend this bike over other budget brands. The Boardman tend to know about finishing products like just stuff like bar tape and grips and stuff like that. Just tends to be that little bit better and more quality when it comes to Boardman bikes in general. So that is my recommendation for the hybrid bikes. There are other ones out there obviously, but for me, for what I've done my research on, the MTX 8.6 is a very, very good purchase indeed. One final tip before we finish the video, and when it comes to buying budget bikes, at some point you are going to want to upgrade the components, and I'd fully recommend upgrading tyres, wheels, saddle and maybe handlebar tape as your first options. These things can be upgraded relatively cheap, and I always recommend upgrading points of contact with the road and your body first, because they will make the most difference when it comes to upgrading any kind of bike, whether it's mountain bike, road bike, hybrid bike, anything, any kind of bike. Always upgrade the points of contact first. That is my top tip and what I've learned over about 10 years of road cycling and mountain biking as well. So that is what I'd recommend. Make sure you heed my advice. But for now guys, I hope this video helped. Remember, there is lots and lots of other options. Do your research, do get a nice bike that fits your budget. But for me, for around £500, the road bike was £379. You cannot go wrong and you're getting a quality product. Thanks for watching. Make sure you do subscribe down below. Lots of these videos, recommendation videos coming up soon, along with live streams and the normal vlogs and tech videos that we usually do on this channel. So please make sure you subscribe, press the bell so you don't miss any uploads, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, take it easy guys.